Where are we, fam?
We're in Yankalilla, and we're just happen to have to stop at a bakery.
So if we don't see a chemist on the way out, there's one at Yankalilla. So dark on this. So dark on the GoPro screen, even when it is working. Well, I've had to take the battery out twice already just to get a bit of footage this morning. Well, kids, today's ride is to Yankalilla. Yep, that's as far as we're going. Haven't been there before. So once this stupid Google makes its mind up, so thank goodness I didn't clean my visor last night. So it's a bit so yeah, it's a bit cruddy. Yeah, it's very cruddy in fact. And we've just been trying to find sealed roads. That's what we've been doing. Just trying to find sealed roads for these tyres. As you know, not kind of keen on unsealed roads. On these tyres, so yes, trying to find sealed roads to Yankalilla, and we're just sort of working our way out of Victor Harbour this morning, and it's not very far. So down on the Fleurieu Peninsula here, everything seems to be fairly close together, and it's just finding a decent enough ride to go each day and then find something useful to see once we get there. And there we go. So already it's been on the go for minutes. It's so depressing. Let's see if I can turn it off. So this is a new one for us. So enjoy the ride, and here's some music. Welcome to Yankalilla. It's been a terrible road, really bad. Great for traffic calming. Not so good for us on motorbikes. Shake, rattle and roll. Oh, sweetie. I wonder if this is commuting distance to the city, or if it's all rural farming.
Even road, it didn't exaggerate.
Yeah. What did we pass on the way here, Farmer Chris?
Well, apart from all the animals and the farms, the only thing of real note was the Belgian waffle shop.
Which I wish I'd stopped at now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they haven't got anything gluten-free here.
It's been a baker's.
Yeah, being a bakery. It's difficult for them when they've only got one set of machines, etc. So what did you think of that road?
It said it was an uneven surface. That was an understatement. Yeah, I'm still juddering. It was a tarmac road, but it was uneven to be sure. Yeah. More holes patched than you've had hot dinners, I think.
So what you got there?
Yeah, they call it the Big Brekkie Pie, but it's not very big, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. It's got spinach, it's got Kransky sausages, cheese, I don't know, it's got all sorts. So I thought I'd try it. It's obviously a Yankalilla special.
Yum.
Yum, yeah.
And the verdict?
Yeah, very good. Very good. You can taste the sausage, just put it that way.
What's that?
It's the Nomax version 2 from Moscow Moto. It's a tank bag. And it's got a hydration pack in it as well. So you haven't got to have it on your back and feeding the thing round. You just can pick it up off the tank, obviously. It's also got back straps, so you can take the tank bag off and you can put it on your back. So you've got things you want to use during the day, or you've got valuables. Yeah. You can carry them with you and do that. And that's the bag, different colours, but that's this.
Oh yeah.
And I reckon that would be good, because yesterday, when we travelled yesterday, it peaked at about 41 degrees.
Yeah.
And that was just too much. That was just too much. I think, I don't know about you, I was gagging for a drink of water. I really
dehydrated, for sure.
And when you're in, especially like Australia, you've got country roads. You don't know how far it is to anywhere further on that's going to have water or cafe, or you just don't know. So that I think for me would be really good. Having these quick release tank bags where you can put them on, take them off easy, all very well and good, but that looks very well organised, and you can use it for lots of different purposes, which I think is very good. I think that's the way to go. And if you want to put your fuel in, there's just the release clips. You just release one of the clips, I think. You can pull it back and open your tank up, or both of them, and just flap it back, put it back again. So it's dead easy. So I reckon that's the way to go with that.
Let's have a look at that later. It's frozen again. I give up. See how it's frozen? The air feels really humid, I have to say. Feels really humid. It's just a never-ending story here. I haven't done anything. I've got to get a new camera. I just have to, because at the moment I've only got sort of my point of view facing forward and Farmer Chris's point of view, which is usually looking at me. And especially when I'm talking, I like the camera to be sort of capturing what I'm saying, and it works for a short period of time and then just blacks out. So we were discussing the sort of things that we're going to put potentially on a different bike. So on this bike I've got a tank bag, and I never really liked tank bags, but this one's been really quite useful. In fact, very useful. So I'd like to get a tank bag on the next bike, and Farmer Chris was explaining there the Moscow tank bag that he fancies, which also contains a water bladder, so that you've got something to keep you hydrated, because certainly in warmer days and warmer climates, that was desperate yesterday. 41, 42 degrees. We were both dehydrated by the time that we got to where we were going. And today's not too far. It's not that much of a journey. We're just off to Myponga now, which I've never been to either. So I've never been to Yankalilla, and I haven't been to Myponga, so that's something off the bucket list, as it were. And that is the end of the ride for today. Yeah, not too far at all. But the road from Victor Harbour to Yankalilla, that back road that we took, we checked it out to make sure that it was sealed, and it did say uneven surface, but nothing could have prepared us for really how bad the uneven surface was. And I guess that's just, that's just the way it is sometimes. So even Google's flashing away here. It's probably a bad signal area, maybe. That's possibly part of the problem. So anyway, just waiting for Farmer Chris to get his kit on. He's been to the chemist, get some painkillers. Oh, a bit of an early finish today. Meep. But I guess coming to a bakery as well, so coming to Yankalilla with the destination down as a bakery, it kind of, sometimes they do gluten-free food, but the majority of bakeries don't, for obvious reasons. It would be too much to set up, two lots of cooking locations, and when you're dealing with people like me who are celiac, you just don't want that cross-contamination. So I understand it, but the problem with that is I'm absolutely starving. So hopefully we can get something in Myponga. Welcome to Myponga. Microbrewery and kayaking, of all things. And a Shell service station. Excellent. And 196. It's not too far to go to Victor from here. I think so. If you enjoyed this video, give us a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Love you long time.